Can you please start off by telling me your name and your brand?
I'm Marieke, and I'm the founder and mum of Body and Joy.
Let's take it back to the beginning. Tell me what you were doing before you decided to start your brand with us.
I've actually run a consultancy business and ran major projects and transformations for big companies. I guess one of them was running COVID on behalf of New South Wales Health as a program manager. I used to love it, but it's draining, the office politics. And then I actually had Joy, my little baby, and I just didn't want to do the 90-hour weeks anymore. I want some more flexibility and some more freedom. And that's one of the reasons I decided I want to do something else.
Taking the leap is always the biggest, probably most scariest part. What made you make that decision to be able to join eCom Capital and start building your brand with us?
I actually had a friend who was a little bit before me. She runs packs, Casey, that joined and found eCom Capital. And maybe I shouldn't say, but I joined a different one and it was not good at all. And so very happy that I found eCom Capital just to get that little bit of help. Like I tried to do it myself first. And like just anytime you hit like a little roadblock, I just like lost 3-4 weeks or something to get back on the horse and get going. So having a coach and ask that question just so I can speed back up and I keep the motivation and keep the speed of like progressing forward. Yeah.
Absolutely. And even when you were with that other company, and then was it Casey from Pax? So she was like, I'm like, join eCom Capital.
Yeah. Like what she said, like obviously I found myself a great deal. Like they were a lot cheaper. And then I figured out why. It was not worth the money. It was just not the same. Like on paper, they were selling a lot of the same, but like a personal touch and the coachings, like actually the ability to ask questions. We were all muted on their calls. So we couldn't actually ask any questions. So I didn't really get anything further. I didn't find it valuable.
What hesitations did you have before joining eCom Capital?
Probably more a little bit of stubbornness, thinking I could do it myself, or like, oh, maybe I can save the money and I'll figure it out. There's lots on the internet. And I tried. Yeah, it's just the speed. And then if you lose a bit of momentum, it's so dangerous to just quit it altogether. But I know based on my corporate career and everything I've done, I've got really strong capabilities to deliver and get things through. And so, yeah, maybe I thought I could try and do this myself, but learned that the hard way. But yeah, like, no. I think once you make the investment in yourself, that's the best way forward. It kind of gives you that energy to keep going, like a little bit of that urgency to move forward.
So you already had a business before you joined with us. Tell us a little bit about that and what made you want to switch to e-commerce.
I've always been keen to do something for myself and I love helping people. And one of the reasons that I set up my consultancy is like I can deliver projects and can do big impacts. But in reality, you have to have a team, you've got to win the work, and it's that corporate part of the thing that I used to love. And eventually I just kept rolling my eyes at it. It's like maybe a bit of, should I say this, stupidity or politics that just stopped me from really wanting to achieve like what I wanted to get to. And yeah, obviously there's a ceiling. They always wanted just me as the person. Even if I tried to build a team, it's like I always had to be involved or do oversight. So the hours are still crazy. And it's like, yeah, starting a young family, I just wanted something different that I could still run and maybe have a little bit more control over, but wasn't so tied to my hours worked to a salary. Like with eCom, I can sell my products when I'm sleeping, right? I could potentially make money while I'm sleeping. So yeah, that's probably the difference. And besides coaching, like I moved out of the consulting business and I actually set up a coaching business as well, where I can look to do some coaching. So I'm not stopping that business. I just changed it from consulting into coaching. And then the second part, I really want to do the eCom.
And do you feel like you can already see a difference in the amount of like hours that you need to put into your ecom compared to what you're having to do with your consultancy or coaching business?
Not yet. Like I have worked a lot of hours to get it up and running, but with a lot more joy. Like I think when I was doing the consulting, I was working crazy hours, but I was giving a lot from me away, my knowledge. And now just over the last 6 months that I've been going at this, I have been getting so much energy. So even though I've worked all these hours, I've been learning, I've been growing, I've learned so many new things, which has been very exciting. I don't mind hard work. I just love that I have a bit of flexibility. Like I can pick up my daughter from daycare. I can still go and bring her to a swim lesson, like I wouldn't have been able to do that if I'm on the side somewhere.
Tell me, what is the biggest win that you've had so far since you've launched your business?
Well, I've made 3 sales,
Yay!
which has been very exciting, and also from people that are not friends and family, so just complete random. So it's been really good. Yeah, just working up to it and pressing launch has been exciting, but I also did drop a little bit the ball because I decided to be pregnant at the same time as launching my business. So I'm 10 weeks pregnant.
Oh my God.
Then like,
Hormone pregnancy and that.
so all the little, it's kind of, I know it's kind of interrupted my launch just a little bit because the morning sickness has been a bit intense.
This is great content. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I
that's
know.
so exciting.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. But yes, I'm excited. Like I've got so many plans of Buddy and Joy. Buddy is the name of my dog, which is a large griddle, and Joy is my daughter. She's nearly 2. I might have to add a name to it in 9 months' time.
Yeah, you will. You're gonna have to extend it out.
But yeah, it's a bit tougher the launch than I expected. I threw in some extra ingredients.
It's fine. That's fine. So even with with your sales that you've already achieved, thinking about the whole process from when you first joined eCom Capital even to now, what do you feel like the biggest accomplishment, biggest achievement or milestone that you've hit is? Is it the launch, or did you find that the process along the way?
Definitely the process along the way. Like with my business expertise, easier with the suppliers and the negotiation, but I never actually posted on social media before or be in front of a camera because it's not really my jam. So like working through that, understanding the content, and there's been so much software to learn. Like that's just been huge working up to launch. It's almost a bit of an afterclimax because you press launch and then you just stare at the screen and you're like, oh, what's now? I'm like, oh wait, I'm out making some more content. But yeah,
Everything's content.
yeah, everything is content. So that's where I'm at now. And like, I think for me, it's going to be one of my bigger hurdles because like, yeah, I came from no social media accounts to actually learning how to post on Instagram. So yeah, that's my next one, but I'm excited for it.
Doing well. So we absolutely love working with you. I seriously loved working with you, especially in phase 1. I missed you when you left. But tell me about during the journey when you faced any hurdles. What was it like having an account manager there to be able to assist you through those hurdles?
I think it's really good. And I love the system that eCom Capital has, that you have a different coach for the phase because of the expertise that they bring. So I thought that was really good. Like, obviously, you were my phase 1 coach. We had lots of fun. And yeah, like just the validation of all the products and all of those, it gave me a lot of energy and like support. That was really good. My second phase coach was John. Complete different vibe, much more business-like. Less helping me with my kitchen decoration.
So that one, hang on.
Well, I got a really beautiful kitchen now.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Can validate products and design a
Yes,
kitchen.
exactly. It's just really good. Like I like it how it's been set up. Different faces, different coach with expertise and a very clear focus point of what's coming out of that phase and what you go in with and what you have to come out with. And I just recently moved to phase 3 coach. So yeah, it's exciting. But I thought that system works really well. I had a long list. I am not short of ideas for product.
You had so many ideas. It was so great.
Like I think I already have a theme because by the time I started, I was just over a year being a mom and I have a large dog at home. And I've been writing down all the problems that I've found getting out of the door with a baby and a dog. How do I feel safe? How do I make it easier? Because sometimes you're just like a new mom full of hormones and anxiety. You want to do the right thing. And I just didn't want to leave Buddy at home.
Yeah.
Like, look at these sad puppy eyes. So like, yeah, I've got actually quite a lot of ideas. So like I started with the Buddy and Joy car dog hammock because that was something I couldn't find. Like how to fit a baby seat and my dog on the back seat of the car because obviously the pram needs to go in the boot. So like, how do I navigate that space? And I couldn't find it. And some of them just smell like toxic or like they just, my dog wouldn't fit on only 2/3 of the seat. So yeah, I've reinvented one that is just heaps better than what's out there on the market.
Before you joined with us, did you already have a product idea or did you come through phase 1 going through the product validation?
I had many product ideas. I think I was pretty clear on a niche that I wanted to operate in or where I found my problems. So I had a long list of problems. And yeah, you as my phase 1 coach, we went to validating ones like where's best to start, what will bring the biggest ROI, what makes sense. Like some of them were probably like lots cheaper products, which then doesn't leave a lot of margin to play around. So like all that validating to like decide where to start, which product would make the most sense to start off with.
If someone was on the fence about joining eCom Capital, what is something that you would tell them right now?
Try it. Do it. Well, book in a meeting, have an interview, and I think they've been very open. Have the good mindset and join. As I said, I try to do everything myself, but just the hurdles, the knowledge that come with it. I still think it's your own journey. They're not going to just hand everything on a golden plate. You got to work for it, but like that's good. Just a little bit down, it will pick you up and keep you going, but it's your best bet to get there.